What's up, family? It's Marv, onerepatatetime.net. Exercise tutorial video for today, the all-important face pull. So what I'm going to do is show you the proper setup, the execution, some mental cues, just coaching points in general of how to perform the exercise. Then I highly encourage you to do a warm-up set and potentially a working set with me in your ear, so to speak, as I coach you through the exercise step by step. And refer back to this video the more often you need to until you feel confident and competent in doing them yourself. So, face pull. We're going to need a rope attachment and a cable machine set at its highest position. Just FYI, you can't do this with resistance bands if you're an at-home workout person, but I strongly prefer a cable machine at its highest position at the gym. Now, what we're going to do is we'll grab the rope and then take a step back so I've unweighted the weight stack. So when I'm in the bottom position, the weight stack isn't touching down every single time. As far as your legs and the stance you take, I personally prefer a staggered stance, like a mini lunge. You could also do a shoulder width athletic stance. So play around with both, see what feels better on your lower back. I prefer a staggered stance. And let's go into the exercise step by step. So we grab the rope. I want my thumbs to be pointing backwards like I'm hitchhiking. So what's going to happen in the exercise is I pull this nodule to the crown of my nose while flaring out my elbows wide. So in this back position, my thumbs are pointing behind me. Now you don't have to keep your thumbs like this once you've learned the exercise, but it's a great way to learn to make sure that your wrists are doing what we want them to do. So we're going to pull this back, elbows are out wide. I'm trying to get my elbows as far behind me as I possibly can, like I'm giving myself a hug around my back this way. And what's going to happen is grab the weight, take a step back, unweight the stack, got my thumbs out, pull them so they're pointed behind me, elbows are flared wide, but I also don't want my elbows to drop down. As you go too heavy or you fatigue, your body's going to find the path of least resistance. If my elbows drop down, now my lats are being drawn into play versus my upper back, my middle of the lower traps. And of course, yes, this is an external rotation, which is great for shoulder health. But as soon as we start doing this, now other muscles are being involved. So I want to keep my elbows up nice and tall. But one common thing to be wary of, when we pull it, I don't want our traps to start to take over where if you can see, I'm starting to shrug my shoulders up. No. What I want is traps are down, elbows are high, and it takes a little bit of time getting used to this. But as you can see, my traps are not shrugged up, they're down, but my elbows have not dropped down. So elbows are up, I'm picturing touching them behind my body, and I'm pulling that to the bridge of my nose. Boom, so here we go. So we're gonna pull, hold, elbows back as far as you can, excellent. Control it, control it, control it back to the starting position. And pull, hold, control, 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 pause, so on and so forth. So let's get that first warm-up set in, guys. So we got your rope, grab it, thumbs out if it's your first few times doing this to practice that. Take a step back, find either the staggered or the athletic squared off stance that you prefer. Stand up nice and tall. All right, let's pull the nodule of the rope attachment to around the bridge of our nose area. Let's keep those elbows nice and wide. Picture touching them behind. Hold that contracted position. Now control it out of the sky. Don't let it just slingshot out. Good. Pause on the bottom stretched. And let's initiate the pull. Boom. Don't let those traps shrug up your shoulders. Keep those shoulders down. Good. Pull. Elbows up, elbows up. Picture touching them behind your back. Control it, control it, control it, control it. Pause. Pull, elbows wide. Don't let them drop down. Control it, control it, control it, control it. A couple more. Pull. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Really squeeze. Elbows wide, elbows wide. Control it, control it, control it. Let's pull, bridge of the nose. Don't let those traps shrug it up. Keep them down. Elbows in position. Good. Last one. Pause. Pull, elbows back, wide, wide, wide. Excellent. Control, control, control. There you go, guys. The all-important face pulls, doing it one rep at a time.